I'm here with Ouita Michel, owner of the famous restaurant Holly Hill in Midway, Kentucky. Thanks for being on our show.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm thrilled.
Now, for starters, you are famous around this town. How did you get started in cooking? What culinary school did you go to?
I went to the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. I went to the University of Kentucky as an undergraduate and decided to pursue culinary arts instead of law school. So that was many years ago, but I went to the CIA, we call it, and met my husband Chris there, and we came back to Kentucky just to get married and decided to stay.
And how did you know that you wanted to get into cooking?
I've loved cooking since, from a very, very young age. I didn't realize it was quite a profession that I could go into until I was in college and maybe a little after college, and that was in the mid-'80s, early '80s, when the restaurant industry was sort of really blooming in the United States. So it was around that time.
Now, everybody I've talked to around Lexington area that I've told that we're coming has always said, oh my gosh, you're going to love her food, going to be so amazing. Talk about the events that you cover in this area. What kind of places do you help cook for?
Well, I own the Holly Hill Inn, and I've owned this restaurant my husband and I have owned this restaurant for 11 years. We also have a small sandwich shop that bakes all its own bread in an old country store on Old Frankfort Pike called Wallace Station. And we have a new restaurant in Fayette County called Windy Corner, and it also focuses on local food, local agriculture. It's kind of the bluegrass poor boy concept, and they use all local hamburger for their hamburgers and pork for the pulled pork. And then I'm also the chef in residence at the Woodford Reserve Distillery here in Woodford County.
And talk about Holly Hill. When did you start? When did this restaurant open?
This restaurant actually opened in 1979, and we were very lucky. Just through happenstance, we found out that it was for sale through mutual friends in 2000. So we were able to buy it at the end of 2000, and we're only the third owners of the property. We still have the original family as our neighbors on the property. It's a 10-acre lot, and we own the Holly Hill Inn in our home and 2 acres, and the Rouse family and the Perry family own the remaining 8 acres. So it's a wonderful place to live.
Now, for those of us who haven't eaten here, but who will, what kind of food can we expect to find here?
Our menu at Holly Hill Inn changes all the time, and you can always go to our website, hollyhillinn.com, and we post the menus there. But it really changes because we try to use all local meats, vegetables, everything that we can find that's grown and produced in Kentucky. In May, we're going to be starting a Tour de France, and we'll start in Burgundy. We have a wine guild, and we try to pair our menus and design our menus to go with certain wines. And right now, of course, it's racing season, it's the height of spring, and we're really trying to focus on Kentucky foods and old-fashioned Kentucky dishes.
Now, you have been seen in multiple magazines. You had said earlier, here's your glory wall right behind us. Talk about some of these magazines that you've appeared in. I mean, that's really awesome.
It is. We're lucky. We're lucky to have gotten a lot of great publicity. We've been in Southern Living and Food and Wine and Wine Spectator and Louisville Magazine, a lot of regional magazines and periodicals. I've started the business with the philosophy that it's really better to cultivate reviews and publicity about the restaurant rather than buy print advertising, and so
you might be helping with the Derby. Is that correct?
Yes. Well, we have here in Woodford County, Oaks Day is really our busiest day of the year. And at Woodford Reserve Distillery, we have all of our big entertaining that goes around the Derby. So I will be going up to Taste of the Derby in Louisville, which is a wonderful sort of collaboration of national chefs from around the country, plus some Kentucky chefs, all of us representing different racetracks. So I go there representing Keeneland, and then all the tracks that are preparatory races for the Derby, as well as the Belmont and the Preakness, have chefs that represent them there. And you can come and dine around, and it all benefits for national hunger relief programs. So I'll do that, and then I come back Friday morning early, bright and early, and work all day, and get up on Derby Day and do it again. It's a very busy time for us.
Well, it was great meeting you and coming here. I've heard so much about it, and I look forward to trying your food out sometime.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.